Good night, good evening, hello everyone. What's up YouTube? What's up Facebook? Hope everybody's having a great first day in the week. Everybody had a great weekend. We're gonna take a look at a quick update. Maybe not a quick one because a lot of questions on this one. All right. I thought I had put the chart and I went into details like I'm about to go into. You could see my screen is white. Normally my background is all black. But you know, I want to go into some details. All right, a couple of questions in reference to a couple of indicators people use and other stuff, but I'm gonna go into it. All right, so let's take a look at ticker symbol PLX, Protalix Bio Therapeutics. All right, we're gonna take a look at this stock. I mentioned it a couple of times on Facebook. I was in the stock from down here somewhere. I don't remember exact level. I'll check quick fast. What's my active trade? See right here, I'm in the stock at around 50 cents. All right, 200 shares around 50 cents. We have about almost $200. All right, simple. All right, it's not, like I said, you got to have a system. I mentioned this before to you guys. You got to have a system, and you got to trade what you see. I don't have time to read the news, to go check the news. In the chat rooms, people, they check float, short float, this float. I don't care about none of that stuff. Okay? I'm a trader. I swing trade. So I got to manage my trade properly, accordingly. Because I don't have $1 million to trade. So, those of you guys, like I said before, I'm not, trying to be rich, trying to make money. In the stock market, it's not an easy thing, but if you have a system where you can just, make little $200-300, $200-300 using the same system over and over. All right. The only thing is, later on is when you have more money to play with. It's this right here. You see this 200 shares? If your system works later on with trading penny stocks, you can afford to buy 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. shares, and you're not worrying about that money. That money won't bother you. You would have spent that kind of money down here at 26, and you got rewarded greatly right here. All right, which is not a lot of money when you're buying it at freaking 26 cents. Excuse my language, but it just goes to show you. All right, but anyway, back to the charts. Questions on Fibonacci retracement and extensions. To me, same exact thing, people. You pull it down, you get retracements. All right, you can see I'm gonna use the numbers. All right, if we pull it down here, excuse me, you pull it down here to this 26 low. All right, you get the retracement. You get some numbers. All right, all you gotta do is follow the numbers. All right, you see the 100% right here is 147, which is the top of the wick. We're looking at a weekly chart. Okay, so this wick right here, the top of the wick was right here. All right, so where am I looking for the stock to go right here? If it pulls down, all right, you're looking for it to find support here inside this 38.2% retracement. All right, you got your 50-day moving average right down here coming. It's gonna act as some kind of resist support, better yet. Then you got your 20-day moving average right here. All right, so if the stock pull back down, you have 1 in between, you have 2, your fib, then you got 3, your 50 MA. Okay, right here you have your 200-day MA right here. 200-day moving average is sitting right here. So if the stock pull up, the next leg up right here is where it tried once, it tried twice, and it has a problem breaking right here, this 147. So the next level up for the stock is to break this 147. Okay, close to there at 143. So the next level up, like I said, it's 147. It has to break this 147. If it break this 147 and start to close above 147 or at 147, it does another, it plays around here, then you could expect the stock to keep going higher. All right, there's a weekly chart, so this is a weekly candle. So it takes a week for this to actually play out. And somewhere in this week candle right here, which is this week, this Monday, this is the first week or the first day of the week, better yet. And you can see it went from here from 107 went all the way to the 147, then it lost some here, came down to the 134. All right, this is just looking at the candle when you learn how to read candles. So when you learn how to read candlesticks, you understand exactly how to read the chart. But this is what the chart did today, even though I'm looking at a weekly chart, because this week just started. So if the week was 4 days in, then you would have to really go in. But since the first day, you could kind of eyeball it. All right, so let's remove this retracement. Let's do the extension so I can continue on. So on the extension here, only difference is you had the 147, you had the zero line, or the 68.8 68.2 retracement right here, but he had 61. What am I saying? Like 61.8 retracement right here. All right, it was right here before. Okay, it was up here. All right, that's on the retracement, and this is where it was before. Now you got the 38.2 exactly sitting right here. So either way, your numbers are still right in the same zone, people. Still in the same area, same zone where you expect the price to come into. Only difference is from here to here, I didn't have these numbers in. Okay, and I don't even, I look at the 38.2. Yeah, it says negative, but don't worry about that. All right, look at on this side. All right, it's giving you where you need to be looking, what numbers and levels you need to be looking at. So right here, before it was 147, now it's 148. All right, so you need the stock to go above this and start closing at 148, and next level up, you got to do the 175. All right, there's nothing that's gonna say or determine that when this candle do come up here, it's not gonna power its way up here and then pull back down. All right, but this is a weekly chart. So again, you have one level here of resistance. If it breaks this, we have the 175, we have the 196, we have the 225, and then we have the 200-day moving average sitting right here. All right, so this is what you expect the stock to be doing. All right, so this is why, like I said, you have to know what the stock is supposed to be doing, or is going to be trying to do on the upside as well as the downside. All right, so you could better manage your position and manage your money. All right, so let's go into the daily, and then we're gonna go into the hourly, and let's look at the daily. So on the daily, you can see from here, the stock just powered its way all the way, look, non-stop, with small breaks, but making higher highs, making higher highs. All right, from here to the top up here, and this is where it started. It started to pull back, and it pulled back right into the 38.2%. And if you took, those people who's using the fib, you've been told the fib have a few key points, all right, or key levels, and the 38.2, the 61.8. Some people will tell you the 50 is very important, and others will tell you, I think it's the 78%. Are very important. All right, everybody have their different levels. Me, I don't want to be worried about each level, so I just use these from the 0 to the 38.2 to 68, 61.8, and to the 100 and beyond with the extensions also. All right, so like I said, on the daily, this is what we expect the stock to do. Now I'm kind of mapping it out for you guys. You expect a little pullback into here or play around before it breaks up here. If it breaks up here, then it's gonna play here. And this is a daily chart. This is what it did today. Like I told you guys on the weekly chart a few minutes ago. So this is the daily chart. This is what the stock did today. It opened down here, went all the way up here, got pushed down, and then it closed. So it kept most of its gain for the stock kept most of its gain for today. All right. So this is a positive sign. All right. That's 2 days of positive gains, and you can see volume is up. This was volume down here. You can see volume, you had no volume, and then all of a sudden you have volume popping back up. All right, so the play for PLX in the upcoming days is to see if it can break up here, or to see if it's gonna hold this 101, come back up here. All right, but if it pulls back down to this 101, I think I'm gonna buy more shares, because You see the pullback, and it's holding this, it's holding this, it's holding this level right here. This 101 is holding this 101 level. So I might just, you know, buy more shares if it pull back, and if not, just let's see how far it can go up and just manage our position well. Might add some more if it can play up here, if it can hold up here at the 148. All right, this is what I'm seeing in PLX. So I'm sorry, and I apologize for those people who I didn't get a chance to put this chart up. You kind of missed out on a little move, but there's more moves to come in this stock. All right, so keep your ears open. All right, this is an hourly chart just to show you the action. All right, this is where it hits a few weeks ago, and you see since then it's been playing around here, and it's what you got to manage your position. It's been playing around here, and as long as it kept on playing around here, there was no need for me to exit since I'm in at 50. All right, as long as it kept on playing around here and it kept on holding this line, these areas right here, no need for me to exit. And then you see what happened today. This is a continuation from Friday, right here. Boom, went into the closing, and this is what happened today. All right, and you can see it's still indecision here in the last couple of hours, but it did made a high. It did penetrate this 148 that I was talking about, and you can see it made a high of 154 on the hourly chart. Okay, so you expected, or I expected, to either try to hold this or pull back down into this 140, 136 area again. Okay, and if you know, the market decided that it's going to have bad news, and again you're going to come back down here to this 115 like I said a few minutes ago, then I would be looking to add more shares to this little stock before the buzz is out of this stock. So this is my take on Protalix Bio, ticker symbol PLX. All right, if you have any questions on any other stock or on this stock, feel free to send me the email at the number 3, the letter D, consultme@gmail.com. Peace.